What's up, y'all? This is Ty. It's time for another review of Big Rich Town. Cause I just come from the poorest part. I gotta make it. Yeah. Let me stop being stupid. I know I said I wasn't gonna sing it, but somebody told me to keep singing it, so that's what I have to do. Anyway, I'm talking about Power, my show. This is the 5th season, and this episode is the 7th episode, so we're getting in. The episode is titled "The Devil Inside." Now, I do apologize. I am a day late with this video, only because I've been doing. I had a long weekend, busy weekend, and Sunday I went to this. Party in the park called Sunday Sermon that had house music and all this. It was a family thing. I had my kids with me. So I got home, I was tired, but I had enough energy to watch the episode, but I didn't have enough energy to actually sit down and record my review. So here I am, a day late. I do apologize to my followers or viewers or whatever you're calling yourselves, and that's that. And now we're going to get right to it. The episode is titled "The Devil Inside." Let's start. I'm going to start with father and son, Teresi and Tommy. So we see Teresi get confronted by his dying wife, Connie. And Connie lets Teresi know, listen, you think I'm stupid? You think I don't know that Tommy is your son? So he's like, Tommy's your son. You're going to really snitch on your son. When I'm gone, he's going to be the only one left that's family that can actually take care of you. So this really kind of touched Teresi. And, she was questioning him. She was like, you think I didn't know about the affair? And, he really loves her. So, Teresi's like apologizing to her. And he comes over to her and he tells her, can you really forgive me for what I did, cheating on you and having a child, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. So she slaps the earth, wind, and fire out of him. Pow, pow. And she forgave him after that. But she got that slap in first. Yeah, I forgive you. But she told him, I think she's smacking some sense into him too. You're gonna really turn on your son. You ain't do nothing for this boy his whole life. He comes into your life. I'm dying. You doing this snitching so you can be out here with me, but I'm dying. And now you're going to snitch on your son? You going to really do that? But what's crazy is Mock and the team are putting the pressure on Teresi. He's got to do something and something soon. So, that's very interesting. Now, we also see him doing some bonding with his son, doing some bonding with Tommy, and he's telling Tommy, him and Tommy go to get that deal done. And they have a family bonding time where the guy is basically trying to cheat Teresi and them out of their money. So Teresi has to handle the dude. They got him in the garage. So it's Tommy, Teresi, and Teresi's best friend. And they rough the guy up, and then they take a power drill. Teresi drills him in the knee, then drills the man in the head, kills the man, tortures him. What a way to bond with your daddy. What a way to bond with your daddy. Real crazy, crazy stuff. So they kill that man. So Tommy is, feeling used to him now. And so we see Tommy all happy, telling daddy some of his secrets. Yeah, I did worse than that. I did this, and I killed this one, and I did this, and I did that. Giving information that could possibly hurt him. And I'm like, Tommy, shut up. You getting all happy because daddy's back in your life, but daddy might turn you in. Come on, dude. Be careful with this. We also see him and Tommy back at the house eating meatballs. Apparently, Connie's a good damn cook. And, they're just bonding. And Connie tells Tommy a good way to clean his money is coming up with an ambulance service because the police won't look at an ambulance service that's out all types of night. Very clever stuff. So she's bonding with her husband's love child. And who knocks on the door like a mad woman but Tommy's mother? And that was a funny scene because, there's the animosity between her and Connie and Teresi, and she's like, I was waiting for you to leave that bitch, referring to Connie, and she thought she was dropping this big bombshell like, oh, Connie, guess what? This is Teresi's son. And Connie's like, yes, I know, that's my son. And that really set off Tommy's mother, because she's like, wait a minute, she called this side chick, this, not, well, she ain't the side chick, this is the main chick, is calling my son her son, and that really pissed her off. Really interesting scene, really clever scene. But Tommy is really enjoying having his father in his life. So much so that he runs back to uh, Keisha and tells Keisha, that he's bonding with his father and that he wants her to meet his father and his father's wife. And I'm like, now, Tommy, you sure that Teresi and his wife ain't racist? You think they're going to be happy with you having a colored girl? I was like, now, you getting a little too happy. I don't know if Teresi going to approve of you and this black chick. I don't know. I'm just saying. We'll see. And so, Keisha is all open and happy, and she mentions to Tasha about Tommy's father, and Tasha's like, Tommy's father? Tommy got a father? I thought Tommy's father was dead. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Let's move right along to who we gonna move on to. Let's talk about Dre, Ghost, and their deal where Dre is to kill Jason, right? And Ghost is to kill Diego. Now there's a little twist because we see Ghost tell, I'm telling you, so much going on. We see Ghost tell Kanan, you go kill Diego. And we see Dre telling his people, when Ghost comes to kill Diego, y'all gonna take Ghost out. It's just so much double crossing and so much going on. But of course that doesn't happen because Kanan has his own little plan, and Kanan is the one who actually takes out Diego. But he lets Dre's people know what he plans to do, and he's kind of put something in their ear, so they're kind of like, he said, we're gonna go work for Jason, so listen, we're gonna do this, that, and third. So he kind of like turns them against Dre, so they don't do anything when Kanan kills old perverted Diego, who thought he was coming to get laid, because Dre was setting the whole thing up with, yeah, I got these girls for you, and that's how he thought he was going to get him, how he was going to kill him, is have him come to this little party, and the girls are going to be there, and it's going to be this big sexual thing, but none of that happened. And instead of it being Ghost who did the killing, it was Kanan who did the killing. So that was the twist. And we see Dre going to kill Jason, but Jason has already been alerted by Kanan, because Kanan wants to take Tommy's spot. And so he's telling Jason, listen, you need to go, this, that, the third. So this is interesting because the job got done. Diego's dead. But now Jason is not dead the way that Ghost wanted. So it's going to be interesting now here. And Kanan's got his own little plan. And Jason wanted Jimenez dead. Well, now we got one of them dead. So it's just twist after twist after twist. Who can you really trust? Kanan is also in the head and ear of Tariq, who is still disrespectful. His father apologized to him. He's not taking the apology. He'd rather hang with Kanan and pal around, and he's just going to follow in his father's footsteps and be a criminal. All right, let's see what else was going on in this episode. So many twists and turns. Angela is sweating bullets. Her walls are closing in on her, and we see her get a little desperate because her team, they're really not for her. Mock and the crew, they're really not for her. They want to take her down. They want to take her all the way down. She is a criminal. She is tampering with evidence. She is sleeping with a big drug lord, and she is a criminal. So I can understand it. But what a scene when we see her desperation, when we see her in the car with Tommy, and she's telling Tommy she may have a problem, and this problem may be somebody. She was referring to John Mock, and she might have to get rid of him. She was this close to hiring Tommy to kill someone. I said, wow, when you get desperate, now you're getting evil. You see, but then she backtracked. She said, you know what, let me try something first, and I'll get back to you. I'm like, wow. So what she did was she went to Mock herself, and she offered him this lucrative job, I believe, in DC. And he said, why are you doing this? And she said, well, I need friends in this office, because she knows that they're investigating her. She knows, that things are not looking good for her with this whole sleeping with ghosts, covering up hiding the ballistics information, covering up what really happened to Detective Raymond Jones. So she knows, that she could be in some serious, serious hot water. Again, these writers are so, so, so clever. So I thought that was interesting. But my favorite before I go into that, Lil Snake Tate is running for governor. I'm sick of this character. When we gonna kill him off? Can we kill him already? Can we kill him like on election day or something? I'm sick of him. But anyway, Tate, played by Lorenz Tate, got a little cocky because he's running for governor. So he tells Ghost, I no longer need you. I'm letting you go. He got cocky, but not so fast. Ghost found some information out on him that he was skimming from the Queen's Project. So Ghost comes back to him and is like, yeah, I got some dirt on you, and I'm not going nowhere. We going to speak business. I'm like, okay. So we're not going to kill him. We're just going to, handle him in a different way. All right, okay. Now, let me get to what I want to talk about. The main thing in this episode that I thought was hilarious to me. Tasha and Silver, the lawyer. I told you before I didn't like this relationship. Silver, you're too square. You don't belong, and there's nothing wrong with being square. Hey, hello, look at me. No, but Silver and her, no. This girl is a hood chick. She's tough. She's in all kind of criminal activities. You're a clean, straight, and narrow lawyer. Don't mess with her. Silver, no. So anyway, like in the previous episode, Tasha was feeling the heat because the detectives and the police were telling her that they believe that her husband killed Detective Raymond Jones when we know he didn't, and that they believe that Ghost and Angela was setting her up to take the blame because he was possibly killed with her gun. So she's lied to the police and told them that Terry Silver was her witness regarding her gun and her gun being missing. So she goes over to Terry and she's like, Terry, I need you to help me. And Terry was like, you need to leave Ghost alone. You still love him. Stop covering for him. And she said, I'm not covering for him. So she thought she had him by the heartstrings when she said, it wasn't him that killed Raymond Jones. It was my son, Tariq. Terry was like, you know what? You need to turn him into... Terry was like, you need to... She thought he was going to feel sorry for... He said, no, look, turn your son in. Just turn him in. Terry's like, I'm not playing this game. Then we see Ghost coming over, trying to intimidate the guy and threatening him in a way. And then he was like, now, if I go missing, what you think gonna happen? And he, Ghost said, well, we don't want to mess up your, you're a lawyer, you don't want to mess up your career for ethics, sleeping with somebody's wife, your client's wife, and all this other stuff. So, very interesting how Ghost kind of threatened him, and Ghost had the nerve to tell Tasha, be mad with Tasha saying, oh, you dipping with the lawyer when I was locked up, shame on you. Dude, you left your whole family for Angela, so you be quiet. You can't talk. Just be quiet. You're equally to blame in all of this. But anyway, the funniest thing is by the end of the episode, we see Terry done moved out. He done left town. He's taking a leave of absence. He's not going to be nobody's witness. He ain't lying for nobody. He has come to his senses, which I think this was good, Terry. Get the hell out of here. I ain't nobody witness. You know, I can't mess with this girl. This girl got too much going on. You're saying your husband, I know he's crazy and a drug lord and a killer. Now you're telling me your little boy killed somebody too? Nah, this ain't what I need. This ain't what I need. So Terry, smart move to you. That was smart. Don't come back. Don't come back. You ran off. Stay gone. That was really smart. That was really, 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 really smart. I thought that was hilarious. He could clean that whole apartment out. Sorry, Tasha. I got to go. I got to go. I'm not doing this with you. And that makes sense. Why would you do that? Well, I would leave too. I'm messing with a girl. Her husband's a drug lord. Now she's telling me her son. You got too much baggage, Tasha. I can't mess with you. Silver, go find you a nice girl somewhere. Hopefully you move to Florida or Rhode Island. Who knows? Just go. I don't know why I said Rhode Island, but just go somewhere. Get away from that. You don't need that drama in your life. But yeah, really good episode. Lots of twists and turns. Kanan trying to make his way, getting good with Jason. Jason not dead the way Ghost wanted him to be. What's going to happen now? Because is he going to feel like Dre double-crossed him, even though Dre was trying to double-cross him anyway, because he was going to have Ghost killed after Ghost kills Diego, but Ghost didn't kill Diego. Kanan did. So many twists. Then we got Dre's people. They're kind of turning on Dre. Just so many twists and turns. Another really good episode. Like I say this every week, I'll be looking forward to next week's episode. If there's anything I missed, you guys let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. And that's it for now. And again, I do apologize for this video coming up a day late. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. But that's it. Till next time, you all be blessed. I am out.